This is God's honest truth. First time in a lounge.
Okay.
I'm sold. I'll come here
Yeah.
all the time.
Okay.
But as a doc student,
Yeah.
folks like Mary Beth Gassman, Dorothy Espelage, all the powerful scholars, right? They were, they told me, they post, they're writing, and I never did it. But how long have you been coming to lounges?
How long have I been coming to lounges?
Yeah.
2 years.
Okay.
And it's only because I've been able to afford it for 2 years now.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I remember my first lounge experience actually was with Gloria Ladson and Billings.
Okay.
And we were traveling to Stockholm. We're traveling from Stockholm. And one, it was just like traveling with Gloria Ladson and Billings, like mind blown, right? I was a grad student at the time. I thought, well, this is fascinating. And so long story short, over the last 2 years, I've been using United's lounge, and it's nice kind of reprieve. It's packed right now, but I think in general, I just kind of like the quietness. I can get some work done, and by the time I've had enough, if I'm honest with you, enough cocktails and food, I've paid for the.
Do you do it with like a card, or do you get a pass, or is it one like every time you go through?
Yeah, I see. No, I just have a United, my miles card. So I just kind of do everything that way. So I pretty much put everything on that card, and then you get status from doing all that stuff, and there you go.
So out of Madison, you fly United kind of exclusively?
Yeah, almost exclusively now. It's just partly because it's kind of our preferred vendor for the university, and so I just kind of merged all of that. Awesome. And I usually fly out of Madison, but it's usually Madison to Chicago.
Gotcha.
So Madison doesn't. I don't know if you've been to Madison before.
Yeah.
It's a small regional airport. In and out. Like it's probably the easiest airport I've ever traveled. You can get there 20 minutes before a flight, and you're good. Just kind of have a little. This is my little reprieve.
So does it influence the segments and the timing? Because to your point, you can come and you can do some work, and
I like to just be wherever I need to go, if I'm completely honest. But because now I have, I guess, the lounge, I'm less concerned about a long layover or something like that, right? So it's easy for me to just kind of hop in a lounge somewhere and chill for a few minutes.
Okay, so the intent, so Cutting Edge U is the channel that I've kind of created, and it's really to bring value to the viewers. And there was a time in my life where I thought, well, those are just fancy folks. But it's actually a tool for professors to get work done, to your point. Because you're not having to wait in line for Panda Express. You got drinks here, and like you said, it's busy now, but while we were here, I finished a paper. I was just like, Lord Jesus, I finished my paper. And apparently, I've been told, and I'm not an expert, there's some with showers, different things. So it helps you get your work done. But you said something that was really funny, and it resonates with me. It's like when I can finally afford it, right? Like when you're a doc student or assistant professor or whatever, right?
You're in transient poverty as a grad student. I mean, it's like,
absolutely.
How do you even survive? I mean, particularly in this economy, like what do you do right now?
Absolutely.
So it was something, and I just found myself traveling more, obviously, like, so whether it's a speaking engagement or spending a lot of time in airports. And so I thought, well, if I'm going to be here.
Last time I saw you, I mean, really, was when you were giving a talk at UK.
Okay, yes.
But you were at Arizona, but now you're at Madison, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So it's 5 years at Madison.
Okay.
This June.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you
awesome.
very much. Yeah.
And you are a Badger. That's where you did your doctorate, right?
Yes. Yep. So I went to grad school there. Got my PhD in curriculum instruction. Now I'm at leadership and policy analysis. So we move. I suppose it's, the questions that we ask is the thing that, shapes where we might go. I thought I was going to be in a curriculum or, foundations department, and here I am in the policy and leadership department. And so it's nice actually to return to Madison. It's colder than I remember, and I miss You know.
I know you're repping Tulane.
Yeah,
So
I got
where
my
are you
Tul-
going?
Yeah.
Tell viewers where you're going now.
So I'm going to New Orleans.
Okay.
That's home. My little cousin, is graduating from high school. And I never thought I'd be one of those people who said, I remember when you were like this. And now I'm becoming that person who says, I remember when you were like this.
Yes.
I remember when he was born. I remember when, he was running around playing video games. Well, he still does that. But I remember all those things. And so to kind of get to this moment to see him matriculate, and go to college. He's going to Southern University in New Orleans. Oh, not of New Orleans, but the Baton Rouge location.
Okay.
And we're just all so proud of him. So I'm just thrilled to get back home, see family, have
awesome.
a lot of good food and a lot of good drinks.
Hopefully better weather. It was
Significantly
cold.
better weather.
Yes.
But I guess it depends on what you mean. I think the high is going to be 90 degrees.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
When
we were at Penn State, it was cold. I had to put on the heat in my hotel room. I'm like, is this normal? Apparently it's not. I can. My daughter's going to college, and so I'm feeling older.
Okay.
Like,
Yes.
we're too old.
Yes.
Time flies by.
Waits for no one.
Waits for no one.
No. Well, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
God. Wow. I think we first met
in grad school.
In grad school, like 2010.
When did you get your doctorate?
2016 is when I graduated. I started.
With your PhD?
Yeah, for the PhD.
Okay.
I started in 2010. It was Dana Baldwin, I believe, who had connected us.
Yes.
And so it's
Yes.
kind of great to see all this stuff come full circle for everybody.
I mean, so it's just such a small world because we're, just
Yes.
like, what are the odds? But also do you work with Stacey Lee?
I don't. So Stacey's in a different department.
Okay.
And actually, Stacey has moved to being one of the associate deans for the college.
Okay.
So she's there, but not as there. But we were actually on the dissertation committee 3 weeks ago, so I get to work with her in that way. I don't unfortunately spend as much time as I'd like with Stacey and some of the others, but it's always great to be on a panel, and she's, Stacey Lee, the brilliant Stacey Lee. I have to pinch myself and remind myself that, oh my God, Stacey's my colleague, because I could just sit there in awe and listen to Stacey all damn day, right? Because she's just so amazing.
As we wrap up the video, let's both look in the camera and say hi to Gloria. The Dr. Gloria Latson-Billings. I'm with Kevin. It's a small world.
Yes.
And you're in this journey. You introduced him to the lounge, so there you go.
There we go. So good to see you.
Bro.